Hi, and welcome back to the Program Your Destiny course. This is lesson number 9, the language of abundance. So programming your subconscious for power and resourcefulness. So just like we talked about the importance of language, because the language acts as a command system for the explanatory style, meaning our internal framing, this is going to be absolutely essential in talking about that power language in even greater detail. So every word you think and speak is actively conditioning your subconscious mind, and that language is acting like a command center. So we want to choose empowering, resourceful language, not disempowering, unresourceful language, to then program our subconscious mind through our explanatory style and our internal framing to operate from power and abundance instead of limitation and scarcity. So your internal self-talk and your external speech are not neutral. They're shaping your destiny every second and your reality. The more you reinforce abundance thinking through language, the more you naturally default to resourcefulness, confidence, and success. What you repeatedly say, internally and externally, creates neural associations that either reinforce abundance and limitless thinking, leading to empowerment, or they reinforce scarcity and otherwise. Through positive neuroassociative conditioning and the language you choose, you can deliberately choose power and resourcefulness vocabulary to rewire your explanatory style and your internal framing to then be able to program your subconscious mind accordingly. So by doing this consistently, you transform the way you think, act, and experience life. So the subconscious mind and power of language. The subconscious mind does not differentiate truth and belief. It accepts what you feed it repeatedly, and the major way that we do that is through our language acting as the command center to program our explanatory style and our internal framing. So the conversation you have with yourself should be empowering and resourceful, saying things like, I'm powerful and I'm loving. And you have to deprogram the chatter boxes, which are the negative, unresourceful explanatory styles of the pain bodies, and then ultimately get to the loving voice, not the chatterbox, which is actually going to be a resourceful explanatory style, the actual natural human being. So your subconscious mind always listens, so feed it words that create power, not weakness. And number 1, rewriting internal self-talk for abundance. So we have to eliminate the unresourceful explanatory styles, the chatterboxes that Susan Jeffers talks about, and we do that through power language and ultimately internal reframing. So the abundance reframe, I prioritize what matter most and always create time for my goals. There's always a way, I'll find it, I can handle it. This is what Susan Jeffers would talk about. And then speak in absolute power terms to rewire your subconscious. So instead of using more weak words, say I am and I will be, and I create instead of I wish, I decide instead of I'll try. And when you use absolute, your subconscious accepts these commands without hesitation. So abundance identity statements work to reprogram your subconscious. I am powerful, resourceful, and limitless. Everything works out in my favor. I'm a magnet for prosperity, love, and success. I always find a way no matter what. I'll handle it. And then the power of external language to others works to reinforce this abundance. I speak only of solutions, not problems. This is a huge opportunity to grow and innovate. I will figure this out somehow. And in doing so, abundance-driven people focus on how to make it work. So we're ultimately conditioning our abundance vocabulary until it becomes our default. And we do that through morning abundance programming routine, like Tony Robbins says, the hour of power, mastering that positive, empowering vocabulary. And in doing so, we also surround ourselves with powerful language influences like Tony Robbins, Jim Rohn, and Les Brown. We read books like, Awaken the Giant Within, Think and Grow Rich, Susan Jeffers, Feel the Fear and Do It Anyways. Those are all really important things. So let's start a 30-day challenge to reprogram your mind for abundance with an abundance vocabulary and replace every scarcity phrase with an abundance-based alternative. Speak only of solutions and never the problems. And use power identity statements every morning and night. Surround yourself with powerful, high vibration influences. So hopefully, guys, this was helpful. That's more on the language of abundance, just like Tony Robbins talks about. And we're on to the next lesson.